Hey, it's 7 Grains of Salt. Trump said, "You're fired," to his staff.
I'm sorry, you're fired. Get out of here. Right? Right?
You're fired. 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 You're fired.
Let's go.
Hello.
You're fired.
Yes, and I'm sure everybody knows already that Trump fired employees at the Maralago, at the hotels, and at the golf courses. Yeah, I'm sure you can find that information, so I'm not going to go over a lot of that. But what I will go over is Israel News Live real quick.
As I see the world's elite vying for world power and world domination, and I've said this to you guys before, to eliminate certain what would be considered by the elite undesirable or non-compliant citizens from around the world in order to roll out the New World Order. Because under this guise of the coronavirus, they would like to be able to pull out this forced vaccination system. Bill Gates wants to do his digital ID to be able to prove that it's actually been done. A certificate to be issued to those who have been tested for COVID-19. On Wednesday, billionaire tech mogul, philanthropist Bill Gates recently held an AMA Ask Me Anything on Reddit to answer questions about the deadly Chinese coronavirus pandemic that is sweeping across the world, infecting and killing thousands and crippling countless economies in its wake. All right, and so what changes are we going to have to make how business operate to maintain our economy while providing social distancing? He responded to the user pointing out various critical services that should be kept running. The question of which businesses should be kept going is tricky. Certainly food supply, the health system. We still need water, electricity, and the internet. Supply chains for critical things need to be maintained. Countries are still figuring out what to keep running. The founder of the Microsoft then seemingly answered the social distancing portion of the question. Eventually, we will have some digital certificates to show who has recovered or been tested recently, or when we have a vaccine, who has received it. There it is. Who has received it? This is the critical part right here, and that's the dangerous part, guys.
Extremely dangerous times if you're not researching yourself and understanding what is going on. So you do not take any vaccine or drugs that is just told to you to take without looking into it. So please do your own research. Looked into Jared Kushner's gematria. I found it quite interesting, but it didn't come up under just his name. I had to put in his middle name. And then under the Jewish gematria, look what it says. His number is 666. Interesting. Other interesting things that came up, of course, are all these: the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, Trump war room, Kanye is king, under the same English gematria. Look, I'm not saying he is the Antichrist. I'm just saying that even in the Bible it says there are many Antichrists. Like in 1 John, it is the last hour, and just as you heard that Antichrist is coming, even now many Antichrists have appeared. From this we know that it is the last hour. It goes on to say, they went out of us, but they were not of us. And if they had been of us, they would have continued with us. But they went out, that it might become plain that they all are not of us. And it should be very clear to anyone who is in Christ right now that many churches are deceiving. And right now, if you're not seeing that Trump is deceiving you as well, you really need to start doing your own research, please, and look into who he truly is. And do not trust your pastors or your leaders who are telling you otherwise, because I'm telling you that they are deceiving or are blind themselves. Alright, that's it for today. I'm sorry it didn't work out for earlier, the video, but stay in prayer, stay close to Christ right now, and have a great day.
You're fired.
Let's go.
Hello.
You're fired.
You're fired.